only one person has determined that the marriage is over. And this can cause the other person to feel abandoned and angry. In these cases, we often refer to the spouse that did not want the divorce as the injured spouse. Often these clients will feel that they should have all the attorney fees paid for their spouse, or they should not have to pay spousal support, or that the division of property should be such that they can get more property because they simply didn't want the divorce. However, from a legal perspective, the law does not support this, and the cost to argue this position can be significant and won't lead to a resolution. How can you help someone through the process so that they are able to make decisions from a place of rational thinking rather than an emotional decision?
Yes, Patricia, this is the major part of my work with clients going through a divorce. I have a lot of empathy for individuals who suffer so deeply because they don't want the divorce, but find themselves having to go through it. This is just another form of betrayal, essentially. They experience a sense of injustice, as though life is unfair. They feel deeply rejected and profoundly angered by their spouse. Hence the term injured spouse. And they need their story heard. And a lot of times they try to get that through making legal demands of the other person. This would only bring more stress, as costs of arguing this position you had mentioned could be significant, but leading to no solution, because the law does not account for the anguish of being a recipient of a divorce. As their therapist, I would obviously listen to their story, for one, and then provide understanding, empathy, and then eventually help them process through these difficult feelings with compassion and validation. And quite often, when we are going through something difficult, we need a listening ear to express our emotions. And a therapist is one who is trained to listen in a way that gets people to express the most difficult emotions in a very short time. Only when some of these emotions get expressed and understood can we regain our rational mind and not make decisions that come from emotional state. This is why it's so important that those going through divorce seek a licensed professional who has experience in divorce counseling.